Tango is finally back. Wow. It has been a month, guys. What is this world? I can't. I've never seen this before. Can someone show me around here? I don't know where this place is. It's been so long since I've been in here. I feel horrible that it's been a month, guys, but I can't say that the time was wasted. Quite honestly, I'm very pleased and extremely proud of how the Iron Trench turned out. It was definitely an experience. It's by far the coolest and most advanced thing I've ever built in this game. So, it was time well spent. But it is definitely time to get back to our LP. So, I definitely don't regret the time, because let's face it, if I didn't make that video, about half of you guys who are watching this right now probably wouldn't be here. So, yeah, and to you that are new, I want to welcome you. My subs went up a ton, so I'm hoping that means there's a lot more people watching the Let's Play, and I want to encourage you guys, if this is your first episode, and you're just kind of, you got testing the waters here, you're like, I don't know, this guy Tango here, he can make a pretty mean iron golem farm, but do I really want to watch his vanilla Let's Play? I don't know. If that's what you're thinking, then I definitely encourage you guys to go back to the first episode and start from there. And I can guarantee you will enjoy yourself. My Let's Play is definitely a little bit different. But anyways, to those of you that are new, welcome. Glad you're here. And let's move on here. Let's get started. So today we are going to start a new project, and I'll give you guys one guess what that project is going to be. Can anyone guess? Yeah, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that we are making an iron trench. That's right, I'm going to have to taste my own medicine here and see if I can follow my own tutorial, because I will have to look at it, I guarantee it. And we'll see if we can make one. So, a couple things. We're going to put it in our spawn chunks. Our spawn chunks are way down there, if you guys recall. We got our village over there, right there, and the spawn chunks are like over there, probably about another 100 to 200 blocks after that. So, unfortunately, I was really hoping that the spawn chunks would be in range of, would be kind of loaded. That way I could, have the iron golem spawn, and then I was going to make an underground tunnel to kind of stream the iron all the way back here into my main base, but can't do that because there's some unloaded chunks in between. But no problem. So anyways, I got a little quick and dirty auto smelter set up here just because I need a lot of smooth stone, which you can see I'm cranking away here. That's what the main structure is going to be made out of. This chest, for those of you who have tried making it, probably looks a little familiar. I got all my resources picked out here. I'm a little short on a couple things. A little short on stickies. What else? I got a ton of wood, but I haven't made the doors yet. I have a feeling I'm going to have to go back because the door is just 704 crazy doors or whatever it is. I don't know whose idea this was. But yeah, I'm pretty low. You can see I'm pretty much out of wood. Just about out of redstone. This is my redstone gadgetry chest, which looks like an empty chest. So yeah, I'm pretty much tapped. My iron is gone, so it's definitely time to make an iron golem farm. So my goal today is not to finish it. I'm going to try and kind of get it located and get the main shell built. Figure out where I want to put it in my spawn chunks. Maybe get a little quick village breeding system going, and go from there. So let me double check what I got here. Make sure I have just about everything. I think it's mostly complete, and then we're gonna go take a look down at the spawn chunks. So hang on. All right, we're here at the village now, and what we're gonna do is try and find our spawn chunks. So I know it's generally over in this direction, but what I want to really do is find the edge of it. So we're going to use the technique. I don't know if you guys followed that link I put in the Iron Trench video. King Happy had a pretty good video that just describes, let's see, I think that trench right there is right where I spawned Smelly, right around there. He had a good video that describes this technique that I'm going to do right here, which is how to find your spawn chunks. Basically just go somewhere where is in the spawn chunks. If you don't know how to do that, then just kill yourself without a bed, and wherever it puts you is in the spawn chunks. And then if you want to find the perimeter, what we're going to do is just kind of go in one direction here and drop a ton of blocks in a line like I'm doing right now. And what we're going to do then is just go far away, and when we come back, from that line of blocks, some of them will be loaded, and some of them will still be there after 5 minutes, and some of them will not be there after 5 minutes. Hello, dead skeleton. And so the ones that are loaded or are still there were in unloaded chunks that whole time. The ones that are gone means they were in the spawn chunks. So what we basically want to do is just come back and find where the ones that are loaded, where that line stops. And that is going to be our spawn chunk line. So, man, so many unloaded chunks here. I don't know if I get it worse than everyone else. I feel like my chunk loading is just horrendous. Look at that. Chunk's just not loading. Anyway, so let's see here. Put a little marker here just so I know where I stopped. So, alright, I'm going to go that way, probably over the mountain or so, back to base, and wait 5 minutes, and then come back. Alright, it has been 5 minutes, and let's see here. Where did I end up? Over there somewhere. Where did I stop? There's the pillar. Okay. So, alright, good. You can see these blocks are still loaded. That means these are not the spawn chunks, so let's just follow this line here. And where do they stop? Right here. Leave me alone. I'm performing science here, can't you tell? Alright, so let's see. I think it's that right there. Can't see. We'll know when I can. Let me see. No one's sneaking up on me. Alright. Bring up F3 here and. Yep, okay. So if you see that C there, it's changing from 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9. So yeah, that's a good indicator that we're pretty much right on here. So I think this is the, let's see. Yeah, that's our north edge of the spawn chunk here. Let's go ahead and do a little light up action on this. So that means everything over there is spawn chunks. Now what I want to do is find the other two edges. I'm going to do it on the east and west side. The south side I really don't care about, plus there's a lot of water down there, so I'm going to do it with the east and west, and I'm really going to kind of peg the two corners, the two northern corners like this with a nice pillar. And I'll get back to you then. So let's identify these spawn chunks. Alright, we're all set with that then. We got our spawn chunks located. You can see I got a pillar way out there. That's the east one. And over here, that's the west one. So you can see the spawn chunks are a huge area. Bigger than even I thought. So this is pretty good actually. I'm kinda liking this. So I can build it anywhere in here. Anywhere between there and there. So this little pillar here, I counted out, is 64 blocks away from that edge. So given that the trench needs to face north, which is this way, which is good because that's the way I want it to go anyway. I kind of lucked out there. Given that, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so that little pillar there is 64 blocks away from there. So I got plenty of room to put the secondary village strip out there somewhere. I'd probably have to build it half over the swamp area or over the water there, but that's fine. But the other thing I kind of like too is there's like this little hill right here you can kind of see. And I can do a little bit of terraforming here, but then kind of put the main structure right on top of this hill. I think I might like that. I'll probably put it like at that level there, so I'll probably have to dig a lot of this out and do a little bit of terraforming so that it can fit. But I think it'll look pretty sweet up on the hill like that. So yeah, let me do some digging here and then get the, 24 by 50. Get that area kind of specced out and get a little better scope of where we're going to put this thing. Alright, I brought the platform out the necessary distance and with a little bit of extra on the sides for work area. Eventually I'm going to kind of, make this flow down like it's a nice hill and stuff. The goal is to make it look natural and stuff. As best I can. We'll see. I'll do that on all the sides. But I also built the first cross slice up there, you can see. Took my time to make sure that was the way it needs to be. So next steps, I think now, I've been kind of thinking here, like, I'm making this, iron trench here. You guys have all seen it made. I'm assuming everyone who's watching this has watched the video already. So, this isn't anything I can do to really make this all that exciting, to be perfectly honest. So I think I'm just going to kind of blast through a lot of the raw construction parts, and then maybe when I get to the redstone, maybe I'll just kind of go over that and explain a little bit more what the different sections are doing and how it works there, because I know a lot of you guys kind of wanted to see some of that. So I'll probably just get this all built out, maybe put the wings on. I'm going to bring some villagers over there, get a little village breeding action going on, so I have the villagers I need, and maybe work on the secondary strip. Yeah, I kind of went over there and looked at that a little bit already, but that's going to have to hang over that little mountain there, or the little hill there, into the water. I'll probably build a little surrounding structure for it and everything. But yeah, I know you guys, like I said, have seen this all built, so I'm probably just going to zip through a lot of it, and we'll see where we end up. All right, hang on. Oh, and yes, some of you may be wondering if the village there is going to be too close. And yeah, I did think about that. I actually just measured 64 blocks, because that's where the first door is going to be, right there. 64 blocks this way north. And turns out that house right there, that little hut, the door was within 64 blocks. So I punched that one door out, and everything else should be fine. So as long as that village, we don't add more doors to it and extend its radius down in this direction, it should be fine just the way it is. I am enjoying this much more than I thought I would. I thought it would be kind of boring to just repeat it all, what I've done, what I've been working on for the last month, but it's kind of nice. This is the first one I've built in survival, and it's going pretty good. The doors are the only part that is just, ugh. The doors are painful, because they don't stack, and you just, so many doors. So that's pretty much one of the next big things I gotta do. I'm almost out of wood. I gotta go chop some trees somewhere, maybe those guys there. I don't know, maybe I'll go to my normal spruce area over there. But I want to get the doors in. What's next? I'm going to build the killing chamber right now. I got to get the support, wooden support beams or pillars or whatever they are going up. And then I'll probably just do something with the front here. But I'm not going to go crazy on the front yet right now. Only because I think eventually I'm going to do something that's going to involve iron blocks, which clearly I don't have yet. And that's the other thing. I need iron. I gotta make a ton of hoppers, and what else? Some stickies. I still need some iron for some stickies too, so I really resent that I might have to go caving to finish my iron golem farm, but I might have to do that. We'll see. I might try and actually rig up some kind of temporary, like, 4-village iron golem farm in here. I've been toying with the idea, but we'll see how much of a sidetrack job it's gonna be. But we'll see. Alright, let me see here. Get some signs. But yeah, it's been going really good. The ender pearls are pretty much necessary. If you're starting a new world and you plan on building this and an ender farm, I would highly recommend doing the ender farm first, kind of like how I did it, because, man, just being able to, like, oh, let's see, I need to be up there. Boop! Just chuck a pearl up and you're there. It's quite handy. Let's see, this is all going to be temporary here, I think. Yeah. Something like that'll work. Somewhere I got a shovel. There it is. Ah! So, yeah, I'm thinking, well, while I was doing this, I had an idea of something that might be a little interesting for anybody around. Might be interesting for storage. I think I'm not going to do the normal, like I did in the tutorial, I had the silo right here. I'm going to do something a little bit different, I think. But we'll save that probably till next episode when we finish this thing up. So let me finish this up here a little bit. I think I'm going to dig this out and put stone here just so Endermen don't come in here and pull out my path. And I'll probably do like just a really crude front face on this thing for now, and then I'll catch up with you then. Hang on. All right, another update. It's about 3 hours or so, I think, after I last cut. I got a lot more of the structural stuff done. A really crude and ugly front face. This is all going to change. What else? I got that little phase 1 redstone platform built in the back. I got the 4 wooden pillars up. I got the basket for the villagers there, and I got a minecart track. We'll see how this works out. Minecart track ready to go. So I think the next thing is I got this track. Let's see. Yeah, I brought it up here, so and I'm going to stop it right now because I got to figure out which villagers I want to try and snag. So if you guys remember all the way back in episode 1, villager lockdown, well, this is the reason I locked them down, so that I would have villagers out here. So, oh, alright, there's one under there. Let's see. Who else do I have around here? There's one there. Okay, I got 2 right here. Maybe I'll just come bring the track right over here. It'd probably be easy. What else? Oh, wait. I think there's one. Yeah, I got one in there too, so. Alright, let me bring the track down right about here, and then we're going to start having some headaches with villagers. Hang on. Alright, let's see how this goes. I got 1 cart here. So if I lose the cart, I have to go mining for more iron. Get in there. Alright, that worked. Easy enough, I think, unless he's suffocating. Alright, good. Let's go for a ride, buddy. I don't have any power rails set up here, so pretty much got to push him the whole way. So far, so good. Really? How does this happen? No. Come on, go. It's stuck. Ah. Track. There we go. No. Come back. Alright, good. Little setback. We'll see how. I got it set up on the path up there so that hopefully he'll. Wow, he's picking up speed here. Oh, that was easy. Let's see if I can nudge him into the hole now. Get in. And I dug this back here, so I should be able to pop. Oh, he's not dying, is he? No, that's just a glitch. But my minecart did go into the lava, of course. That was dumb. I should put a block of dirt down there or something. Okay, well, I don't think he's burning. I'm going to log out, log back in, and hopefully he'll be here. And I'm going to go get another villager. And I'm going to have to go mining for another minecart. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. We got 1 happy little villager here. Unburned, thankfully. I actually went back to base and yoinked a minecart from the mow it down reed machine there. There was one in the chest there, so I lucked out. So I'm back here, and I changed this up a little bit here. I'm going to make him go up 1 block higher, and then once he's in there, I'm going to break the minecart there and get it back, and then come back here and break this block, and hopefully he'll fall down in, and everyone's happy. So let's go back and get another villager. Oh, hello there, buddy. Ugh, wonderful frame right here. Alright, let's see. Let me redirect this track over here. 1 second. Alright, here we go. Nobody is around to ambush us. Get him. Nope, get. Get back here. Playing with minecarts is always the biggest pain. Get in there. Alright. Good, good, good. Let's go for a ride, and let's hope you don't get blown up on the way. Oh, that was a sheep. Scared the crap out of me. Get. Alright, come on. Just pick up some speed. And blast up there with your buddy. You can't touch me, spider. He's gone. Did you make it? Oh, nice. I hope he's not suffocating. Nope, looks good. Break. I don't need that bow. Come down here. Hey, no zombies up here. Let's see here. And there we go. Of course, it looks like he's burning, but I don't believe he is. Ain't got time for you. Alright, so we got our 2 villagers there. I need to get 1 on the roof now, so I'm going to rearrange the track a little bit and do that little trick that I talked about in the tutorial about how to make a little infinite breeder so that these guys, well, it's not infinite, but so that they'll breed up to about 20 or 22 or so. And yeah, we're making progress. And I'm an idiot. Yeah, I totally forgot to add a block underneath their feet, so when these guys start breeding, the babies are going to fall right through the iron bars and burn into the fiery death below, which, you know, is pretty much exactly what the bars are there for. So, I went back and got a couple of buckets of water, and I'm going to try and make these guys swim up a little bit, and then just kind of yoink a block in there below them, and then remove the water, and hopefully they'll land back on the block, and everyone will be happy. That's the plan. So, let's see here. I need to get 1 at their head, and I think I'm going to try and get another one right there. So, let's see. Cover that. And get rid of you. Go like so. Might as well make... we can make that sand, I guess. Alright, so... I can put the 1... if I put that there, it's going to go down and drown them. So, let's... hold on. Alright, gotta block this off here. Put the sign there. Now I can break that. And I think I can put the water source there. And they're kind of swimming, but I think I need a second. Yeah, this is why I want to get a second water source. Let's see. Break this. One more. Another bucket of water. And right there. Okay. Uh-oh. How are we looking? How are we looking? Am I going to be able to... Let's see here if I can... Sweet! It worked. Alright. Please don't drown. Please don't drown. And now scoop up the water. There's 1. And 2. Alright, how did it work out? Let's see. Perfect. Alright. Make up for my stupidity. Alright, there we go. Alright, another update. Well, I needed some iron, so I went into that little cave over there, and it turned out to be a pretty decent cave. I got about 1.5 stacks of iron, and I used that to make all my iron bars here. I still am short. I'm going to need some for my sticky pistons remaining, but this guy here is littering. But as you can see, I got my detector villager in there on the bottom, and I also got the one on the roof and the minecart all set up. But the issue I'm running into is with the breeding system. And now I know what everyone means when they were saying, hang on a second, let me get up here. Now I know what everyone was saying when they're saying the baby villages are glitching through the walls. I knew they did that, but I thought they only did that on logout. So yeah, I was having a hard time here getting these guys. So like the couple would breed, and then as soon as I got up to like 3 or 4, they would just shoot through the walls and stuff. So I changed over to using a 5x5 here with inward-facing water streams, and they're still breeding. So I just did this. That's why there's only like 2 there, but this should work. So I'm gonna let this go for a while, and I can log in and log out, and they won't shoot through the walls here either. So yeah, I think mostly we're done here. Most of the main structure is done. I gotta just clean up some dirt and, you know, temporary scaffolding and stuff. I'm gonna wait to see if these guys are gonna breed or not, and then I think we're ready to start some redstone here. I gotta clean up my tracks and all that good stuff. So yeah, just waiting on these guys now. Alright guys, I am going to wrap it up here, and I'm going to build the rest of pretty much everything off camera in between episodes. Because let's face it, you guys have seen this thing built in detail, so I'm not going to bore you with placing every piece of redstone again and things like that, okay? So next episode we'll be ready to run the assembly for the first time, see how it goes, work out any kind of kinks, anything I screw up, that sort of thing. And then I'm also going to probably spend a good chunk of time on the storage system and do that so you guys can see how that's built. But what I'm kind of looking for you guys, for an opinion, is once everything is sort of done, do you want me to spend probably like 5 or 10 minutes? Do you want like an overview of how everything works and what the intent is, you know, behind each of the pieces and things like that? I suspect if you're trying to build this thing, it might be handy or might be just good to know. But, you know, on the other hand, if I'm kind of guessing a lot of you guys are pretty much iron trenched out at this point, so if you're just ready to move on, I would definitely respect that. So what I'm going to do is put 2 comments in the video, probably be the first 2 comments, and I'm going to pretty much, like, the first one's going to be like, yes, Tango, I'd like more detail on how the iron trench works, please. And the other comment's going to be like, no, Tango, I'm pretty much tired of the iron trench, let's move on and do something else in your LP. And what I want you guys to do is just thumb up the one that you want to vote for, and I'm going to go by the tallies to decide if I include that segment in the next video or not. This is kind of experimental. I don't know if it'll work or not. We'll see. You know, the comment may scroll off or something like that, or I could just be being dumb and not really understand how comments work or something, but that's the plan I'm going to shoot for, okay? So thumb up the one you want, whether you want some more detail of how it works, how the guts work. But for this episode, we are done. I made a lot of progress here. I'm happy with how it's coming along, and I'm ready for this thing to be working, to be perfectly honest. So I'm going to start finishing it off now. And until next episode, guys, I will see you later.